Anniversary betrayal revealed. I never thought my 10th anniversary dinner would be the stage for my humiliation, but the moment my husband's hand started shaking as he lifted his wine glass, I knew something was off. He looked me in the eye, his voice barely above a whisper, and said, "I need to tell you something." I thought he was going to confess about the late nights at work or maybe admit he'd forgotten to make the reservation himself. Instead, he told me he'd been seeing someone else. Before I could even process the words, he glanced over my shoulder, and I followed his gaze. There, at the next table, was my best friend, smiling, hair perfectly curled, raising her glass in a silent toast like she was in on the world's cruelest joke. Every memory of our girls' nights, every secret shared, twisted in my gut as I realized it was all a lie. I wanted to scream, but my throat closed up, my whole body felt frozen to the chair. He started talking about how it just happened and how they couldn't help it, while my best friend, my supposed confidant, never broke eye contact. I remembered every time she'd comforted me after our fights, every time she told me I deserved better. The betrayal stung deeper than anything I'd ever felt, but what gutted me most was the relief in her eyes, like she'd been waiting for the truth to come out. The waiter brought dessert, oblivious to the wreckage. I looked at both of them and realized I'd spent years fighting for a marriage that was already dead, clinging to friendships built on lies because I was too scared to be alone. The real twist wasn't their affair, it was how desperately I'd ignored all the signs, how much I'd sacrificed to keep the peace. As I stood up to leave, I wasn't angry anymore, I was finally free.